So I've got these 10 RGB LEDs. I've got them hooked up with their common anode, I think. I think that's the right term. Anyway, so the black wires you're seeing here is the red connection. The little small ones, like the ones on the left, that go to the bottom are the blue. The ones on the middle, well, on the right, that go to the red line are actually the green ones. So that's all plus. Alright, so I've got these resistors here to make sure the LEDs don't burn out. And I've got some wiring here. This goes to my power supply. I've got this power supply, plus and minus. I've got the plus. Don't let it fall down and rip it completely with it. So I've got the power supply hooked up to the right side of the transistors. I've got a blue, green, and red wire going all the way to my PWM outputs on my Arduinos. And I've got all the grounds, which are the black ones. It goes to black to the ground and common ground, common anode. Those wires on the back end, those little shiny wires, you go to the same ground wire, and a similar ground wire goes to the ground on the Arduino. Anyway, what this does is that as soon as I turn this thing on and give this an analog write to this, these 3 pins, it will light up one of the little lights inside of the LEDs. So I'm going to do this right now. So I've got a little testing thing for that. So I've got the I'm going to set the color. Let me let it focus for a bit. Set the color. I'm going to turn it into purple. I'm gonna make it glow into purple, not completely step right into purple, which I could also do. So what it does, it currently has the, so it has R255, green 0, blue 255. All right. So back to the Arduino. So this thing is gonna send out a signal saying turn red into 255, or actually power it on fully, and same goes for the blue one. Right, so I've got the color-coded wires. So this thing will turn on if I press enter, which I will now do. This might blow out the camera a bit, so you cannot really see it because it's purple for my eyes. It's really purple. Let me just make it a little bit less intense. Okay, so let's do this again. It'll give a more purplish hue to it because it's now not completely turned on. So I was wondering about this. So I got this thing, these LEDs, but they were originally clear. So I sanded them a little bit, so now they're diffuse. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. But then I created a little direction thing for it. So I'm gonna hook this up here. It fits snugly on top of this. There we go. Now it directs the color up, which is going to do. Still got the thing hooked up downstairs. The problem with this thing is though that there's too much light coming out from the bottom. It's really pissing me off. I should really do something about that. Maybe just glue it and put some black over it, just to clean, to prevent the color from coming out that way. Okay, so well, that's about it. So transistors hook up to the thing. I'm using NPN transistors. Turned out I had them reversed, so the flat side is now up instead of I had the completely reversed, so I had no idea what I was doing. So it turns out that reading actual manuals is something you really need to do. Okay.